what's up everyone? Simeon Krosky back with another video, and thank y'all for 2,500 subscribers. And I told y'all before a while back that I was gonna do a Q&A video involving like mostly bootcamp related topics or even some fitness questions. And y'all sent a lot of questions, but I never got to it and was able to actually film it. I wanted to do it with some bootcamp buddies of mine. I got Rojas right here. He was from my original platoon in bootcamp. And Martinez, he was in a different platoon than me, but he's in the same company. And we're all here at MOS school about to graduate. And I wanted to make sure I got like a video done with them. And hopefully we can answer some of y'all's questions about bootcamp related topics. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. And let's see, there's a bunch of questions here, but I'm gonna try to figure out which ones like y'all would be most interested in. What was the confidence chamber like?
Oh, it's the gas chamber?
Yeah, the gas chamber.
I think it was disappointing.
It was like,
I thought it was gonna be so bad.
this was, yeah, it's one of the most like disappointing parts of boot camp, because we did this the day before we went to the Crucible on the latter stages of boot camp, and they hype it up a lot when you get there. Like the instructor's like, oh yeah, you're gonna feel like you're dying, and everyone's gonna panic. If you panic too much, we're gonna keep you in there and and you're gonna be suffering. Like they like hyped it up so much, and I got nervous about it. I'm like, this is gonna suck. But once we went in there, like, see, they have you go in there, they do like some exercises and stuff.
Yeah, because I messed up and I like didn't get the seal right on my gas mask, and I got like gas all on my mask. Literally, I coughed like once or twice. Yeah, and that was it. I thought I was gonna have like mucus running down my nose, like coughing, like throwing up or something. Yeah, like they have you break the seal and like all the gas enters and stuff, and like your eyes will get red and itchy and stuff like that. But it really wasn't that bad, and they only had us do it for like 5 minutes probably. Yeah. And then we like just got out right away.
I say you should full send it.
You what? You just took it off?
It's only once.
You're just crying the whole time?
Honestly, I thought I could. Like, yeah. Going back.
Yeah, going back, just take it off. What was the best thing about boot camp? There's like nothing. That's the best thing. Graduating. That was the best part about boot camp. Like we actually, we got to have our family there, and we had leave, so graduating was nice.
Like if it was actually a part that was like the best, I'd say the O course was pretty fun. Besides that, nothing.
Yeah, the O course, not the confidence course.
Yeah.
Well, the confidence course was also pretty fun.
The confidence course, I was nervous.
No,
at the confidence course.
I like that kind of stuff.
You did?
Yeah.
Like when we had to go down this rope over this really cold water in our camis.
That was the only one that was.
I fell into the water.
You fell in?
Yeah, they made me fall in. Like they told me to fall off.
I didn't.
What was the Crucible like?
Are we gonna talk about that?
The Crucible? I mean, we can just say that it sucked.
Yeah. You get very little sleep.
Yeah, very little sleep.
On one of the obstacle courses, I freaking fell in the water, and my boot was wet for about 8 hours.
And that was some nasty water.
Yeah. And like,
I wish I saw you fall in that.
I took off my sock at night, and like the bottom of my foot like came off with the sock. It was nasty.
Oh, there was some bad blisters during the Crucible.
Well, I was so lucky I didn't get any blisters at all.
You didn't the whole time?
I did at MCT, but not at...
I got more at MCT. But yeah, the Crucible, it's just a lot. It's like 3 days long. You get like 3 hours of sleep the first 2 nights.
Yeah, and then it's like 2 hours the last night or something.
Yeah,
like that.
And then 2 hours the last night, and it's just constant moving and like obstacle courses and stuff. And you only get like 2 meals or 3 meals.
Yes.
3.
Yeah.
3 meals.
3 MREs.
Yeah, 3 MREs.
But honestly, that's like more than enough. I didn't even eat all of mine.
Exactly. Yeah, I had my last meal like at the very end when they told us to finish everything.
Yeah.
I saved mine all the way till the end. Did you ever cry?
Yes.
Yes.
We're there for Christmas.
Don't lie.
Christmas, my birthday,
New Year's.
Yep.
My sister's birthday.
My 3-year anniversary. So yeah, it was hard times in boot camp.
Yeah.
And
not gonna lie.
I cried.
Not gonna lie, after Black Friday, like that night on Black Friday, and it's crazy. Like we all go to bed, and all the drill instructors are still screaming, and like there's still lights on and stuff. They're like, go to bed, but like everyone's screaming, everyone's screaming, and there's recruits over there like on Firewatch, and they're just yelling, and they're like, aye sir, and they keep screaming at him. I'm just laying in my rack like, why am I here? Why did I join the Marine Corps? This is a terrible
Air Force.
Yeah, I should have joined the Air Force. This is a terrible decision. But yeah, I mean, like later on, I mean, like I cried at church and stuff because that was more like.
I'd say after
I cried at church.
After like a month or so, you kind of like got over it.
Yeah, for sure. After a month.
But yeah, once you get in the groove, like it starts to turn to more like it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like you joke around with everyone. If you could, would you do it again?
No.
Heck no.
No,
Who would say yes? There's like very few people that are like, oh, I'd love to do boot camp again. No. Not doing boot camp ever again. What do you think the biggest effect on relationships, friends, romantic or otherwise, if you say distance? Explain why. Oh, this is a Rojas question.
Yeah, he's married over here.
He got married on boot leave.
Well, boot camp wasn't that hard because my wife wrote me so many letters, and she actually like helped me get through boot camp just because I got so many letters. But if you got Jody back home and your girl will be writing your letters, then that's a whole different story. I can't really relate to that right there, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. Good luck. Hopefully Jody's taking good care of her, and
no one's gonna like understand that besides like
Jody.
the OGs. Who's Jody? Where do you want to get stationed and why?
Well, I don't know, honestly.
So we recently got our orders. I'm gonna stay in Florida for F-35 jets. They both went Harriers.
Cherry Point, North
Carolina.
Carolina.
They're in Cherry Point, North Carolina. That's where they're going to their second school. Your options were Yuma, Arizona, and Cherry Point.
Yeah.
My options is Miramar, which is near Camp Pendleton in California. I think Okinawa, Japan, and Cherry Point as well. I would want to get stationed in California and Miramar, but it's not really your choice. But I did put that down as my preference because it's a pretty nice base over there, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I'm pretty familiar with California. He's from California, and we're both from Texas. See, next one. Best workout to tone abs, stomach area for females. Like, it would be the same for everyone, not just females. But Martinez, he's ripped. He would know this.
I don't know. Me, I just do a bunch of like. My favorite ab workouts is like the decline crunches, like on like a.
Yeah.
But obviously
you get more range of motion.
Yeah, obviously we can't do those here because we don't have a gym open right now.
Yeah, we can't go to the gym right now. But mostly like leg raises are good, like hanging from a bar. You can do them laying down as well. Knee raises, hanging mountain climbers are pretty good because you can actually get full range of motion. I don't recommend doing anything like crunches or sit-ups because that's honestly bad for your lower back.
Yeah.
Like the only time I ever do crunches is like on the Marine Corps test. Yeah. But like planks, a lot of variations of planks are good too.
I was gonna say start doing planks because they're about to switch it over for the.
Yeah, PFT. The Marine Corps PFT is getting close. It actually has the option right now that you can do planks for 4 minutes and 20 seconds is the perfect score. Besides doing crunches, like they have the option that you can do both or one or the other. And then soon it might be just moving to planks. So practice planks if you're like in the delayed entry program and you're about to go in. So, and as far as like burning fat for stomach area, you can't really target fat burning in a specific area. Like you burn fat overall. It's not like just stomach fat.
I wish it was.
You just run and it just burns stomach fat. Okay, and then someone said, I'm really interested in joining the Marine Corps, but do you most recommend that I should do before getting recruited? What do you most recommend I do before workout wise?
Well, I mean, at least what I did. So,
running.
Yeah, I do a lot of running. Like I run like 3 to 9 miles a day. But I probably do too much. I do
He runs
more
too
than most.
much.
But yeah, running and then just like core exercises really.
Yeah. He needs to work on his pull-ups because he's garbage at pull-ups. Him too.
Yeah.
Pull-ups are important. Pull-ups are a moneymaker on the PFT. Each pull-up is worth like 5 points, and the max is 20 if you're under the age of 21, and 23 if you're 21 or older. But as far as like getting ready for boot camp with workouts, you don't really have to do much with weights, just mostly body weight calisthenic type exercises, such as running. I mean, you can do a lot of running to help you with your PFT score, crunches, pull-ups. Just focus on that a lot and practice that, so make sure you actually get a good PFT score, because that's going to go on your record for the next year or so. So definitely focus on that.
Yeah. Also, don't like leave doing the bare minimum. Like I left to boot camp only doing 3 pull-ups, and I got like beat up like for like the whole 2 months.
Yeah.
Before we were Marines, because after chow I had to go do 10 pull-ups for our jump instructors.
Exactly.
So
Like,
you don't want to be a bare minimum guy. Like you want to leave at least doing good stuff.
You want to be in like good as shape as possible, but I don't know. I thought I had to be in like amazing shape, so I went into boot camp in amazing shape. Kind of like lost some of it, but yeah, definitely. Like you don't have to be like a 5-star athlete, but definitely don't be like fat.
I was fat. I was like
yeah, like
207
don't go in like terrible shape, but actually like be able to do like over 10 pull-ups and like be able to run 3 miles pretty consistently and stuff like that. But that's the trend in boot camp. The people that are in good shape get like super skinny and like lose all their muscle at boot camp, and the people that are in bad shape like make these wonderful transformations.
I lost like 30 pounds.
Yeah, like he lost 30 pounds, and like there's people like, I'm in the best shape of my life. Boot camp changed me. And like as far as getting in shape, and then like everyone else that like went to the gym 6 times a day, they're like, yeah, I'm in the worst shape of my life because I went eating MREs every day towards the end of boot camp.
I was really salads every single day before boot camp.
Like a drastic diet change. And let's see, what is the day in the life of a recruit like? Just getting screamed at, broken down.
Prepare for your voice. Like you're gonna lose your voice, and you're still gonna have to scream, and then it's gonna get to a point where it's like it really hurts just to talk, and then eventually your voice you'll get used to it, and then you can like scream even louder than you thought you could. It's kind of weird.
Like you remember how bad I lost my voice?
Horrible.
Like mine was probably the worst in our platoon. Like I kept losing my voice over and over, and I finally got it back, and I'm like, yes, I can finally like actually scream and not get bothered as much. But then I lost it the next day. It just kept happening over and over. It's just I sir, like so bad.
Be prepared to have your get your blouse online.
Your blouse online. Like no one's gonna understand that, but once you get to boot camp, you're gonna be like, now I know what they were talking about. I know what the Q&A video. Now I understand. Worst part about boot camp aside from being away from home?
That was the worst part. But...
That's why they said aside from.
I don't know. Mine was like that first week. Literally, you couldn't sleep because it's this constant yelling at night. And then my rack was like was the first rack by the quarterdeck, so it was like the lights were always in my face, and then like they were screaming like a foot away from me.
You had just the light on you the whole time.
It sucked.
Worst part of boot camp, like privacy, because having no time to do anything and no privacy, because all through like the first 2 months of boot camp, you're getting watched everything you do pretty much. Like even when you go to the bathroom, like you're being watched. Like it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. So if you love your privacy,
get used to just
welcome to boot camp.
It's gone. You're here to have like some conversations while you're on the toilet.
Yeah, like it's a wonderful moment for sure. What's Firewatch like in boot camp? I've heard friends mention it, but don't know what it actually is.
Tip real quick, don't be that one guy that just like doesn't wake up and get changed right away, because those are like the worst people.
The terrible.
Because I'll go flashing a flashlight in your face and like, wake up.
Technically, you're like guarding, but really you're just cleaning for like an hour, and then you go back to bed.
Yeah.
And then you like wake the next group up.
Yeah, you're guarding your platoon deck, and you have 4 people, like 1 guarding up front, and then you have a couple people like cleaning up and stuff, and like making sure all the foot lockers are secured and guarding the armory area and stuff like that. And some people that mess up a lot get like 2 hours of Firewatch some nights. So imagine having, we always got 8 hours of sleep during the first 2 months, mostly. But imagine having like 2 hours in the middle of that taken away. So
what they do if you really mess up is do like the second hour and then the second to last.
Yeah.
So it's like you would get like an hour's sleep, then like 3 hours, then like an hour at the end.
Yeah.
Just like messes up your
yeah.
schedule.
Sometimes the drill instructors, when they really didn't like someone, would stagger the hours.
Yeah.
And you get no sleep. Let's see. That's most of them, but let's see. Let's get another good one. How often did you get IT'd, and how difficult was it?
That just matters if you're like a bad recruit or not. Like I only got IT'd like 5-6 times, but like
the whole time.
I know some people who got IT'd like 5. Yeah.
Dang.
I know some people who got IT'd like 5-6 times a day.
Yeah. Did you get IT'd that much? I can't remember.
Nope. I hid.
He did not exist.
Never
in
got
boot camp.
noticed.
Yeah, no one even knew Rojas was alive at boot camp.
Yeah.
He was the best undercover recruit of all time.
They didn't even know my name. They
Yeah.
the kid named Rico, and I was like.
But if you're like guide or a squad leader, be prepared to get IT'd like for other people's
for
mistakes.
no reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got IT'd during like the beginning stages of when we were doing drill, because I was pretty much garbage at drill at the beginning, and they would IT me sometimes, but I was kind of like the person that other people, like they wouldn't notice me as much later on. Like my rack mate got IT'd all the time. Like I would do something wrong and they're like, no, they didn't IT me for it. He would do something wrong every single time. He would never get away with anything. But IT, like it's a rotation between like the same exercises of constantly push-ups, mountain climbers, and crunches, just over and over and over and over.
I think technically they're only allowed to do it for like 20 minutes, but then they'll like send you away and then bring you right back. So then the time restarts.
Yeah, like that's smart. See, they're being smart. It's just it's a rotation, a restart. Like that's pretty smart. That's what I would do if I was a drill instructor. But yeah, I think that's most of the questions. If y'all want me to do another video like with some friends from boot camp, like Martinez, Rojas, just let me know in the comment section if you like this. If there's any other questions y'all want to ask, you can hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat at Simeon_Karosky, and just let me know what other videos you want me to make, and I'll try to put out some more content. I'm posting usually about once a week, but hopefully I can get to like 2 or 3 times a week up in the future. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all next time.